Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Mrs. Maivise and thank you so much for your time. And before I share my story with you, those who have not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. And thank you so much for that. And please share my videos. Even if you cannot have time to watch them, you can share them and someone can learn something from these videos. We help one another. That is the spirit. So today I want to share with you about my first business when I was in Eswatini. And yeah, one day my husband gave me 4,000 rands. I can't remember the year. And he said I was to see if I can start something. So I thought of doing a business, and my first business was selling Tupperware. So I loved Tupperware products, and yeah, at least you could get some money after you have sold the Tupperware products. So I did what I did, joining and being a member, so that you buy and sell the things. And it started very well. It was good, even though we were being pressurized to buy more of these things. If you do not buy more, sometimes you will be questioned, why do you need to get another ones if you know what happens sometimes. So yet I started it very well, and I sold my first batch, and I got my money back. And with the Tupperware, like what was happening was, people would not give you the money for you to go and buy those things. They would tell you they want this and this, and you go, you buy with your money, and then you give them their products, and then the person sometimes will not give you the money then he will give you the money when he or she gets paid. That was how it was happening. So you would find that because of that, you would not have money, because you use your money to buy these things, then you give the people, then those people will not give you your money there and then. So you make follow-ups now to get your money, So there was a challenge of this business growing. That's what I faced. And I thank God, because yeah, all the people I gave my products, they paid me, and it was good. But I then realized that I had no market. This business failed. I had no market. I got money, that was the capital. Yet I had not thought deeply of the market. That was my mistake. So the people I knew were few, and they were just friends. And with Tupperware products, someone will not continue buying that thing daily. If someone buy things now, the person can spend some time without buying those things again, because Tupperware products are strong. So it's not like food. So that was the challenge I faced. I had no market. So at first, yes, I got market from those few people, but which also I want to think of, like, those people were buying for me because of pity. buying for me. I'm just thinking, you know, when you just want to support someone. You want that person to at least do something, so you just buy from him. I'm just thinking that's what they were doing, these people. Let me stop laughing. So, so you cannot start a business like that because it should grow. So you cannot just rely on friends. I did not take time to think of it. But otherwise, in terms of getting profit, there was profit. But the challenge was market. So I'm telling you of my mistakes. So I got to realize that this type of business is viable. But it can work for those people who are working, who are going to work. Maybe they are working there in offices, they can see many people and they can give them, and that person is also working, doing something, so that person get his income month end, and then this one of Tupperware, whenever it comes, that person is not affected. But for someone who now wants money, like myself, I was not doing something. You would find that this business for me, because after that, after giving people their orders, I would be left, doing nothing. Because I don't have money. I cannot press another order. I'm waiting for that money to come. When is it coming? After a month or 2 months. So I'm laughing at myself today. I'm telling you my mistakes. So I later realized that another challenge was, I'm telling you what caused it to fail. Another challenge was I had not looked at myself carefully. Have that moment of knowing who I was. Who am I? Self-awareness. So I was supposed to look at myself, look at my temperament, my character, and see if it will match with doing that business. Because there are certain business that needs people who talk and people who move from place to place. So that's why I was saying, for most people, for some, it could do well for them because they were people who were doing something, who would get exposed to the public, to many people. So it was good for them. For me, I told you, I grew up in a farm. I told you of my personality from the beginning. Those ones who want to know, you go to introduction of myself. I think you will get it then. Introduction of myself video. So I was someone who grew up in a farm. I was someone who was not outgoing. So for me to take those Tupperware products, even if you give me a car, and then you want me to take those Tupperware products to go like they in Africa, you can move from house to house, doing hoota at people's places. Me, I'm shy. But there are people who are naturally, entrepreneurs. There are people who are born with that talent. They are not shy. They can go to any house and pay. For me, I'm afraid even of, pressing that hoota. I'm afraid. And for me, I realized that I am someone who can also tell someone that, but this one is expensive. And I'm the one who is selling it. But this one is expensive. You can go and buy it at such and such a place. So how can you say something when you have such a personality? It was very, very challenging. So I had not studied myself. I remember some saying, you can go to Johannesburg, buy things there. There was this Dragon City, what. Yeah. For me, traveling was challenging. I was afraid of traveling. Just traveling from Manzini to Joburg. Yeah. For me, I was afraid of traveling. So when you are telling me now to go to Joburg, I'm afraid of tsotsis and their pangas and the guns. So telling me to go there, buying things, coming back, I was afraid. And also my personality, I was not outgoing. I would love being at home. That's why I told you I'm Grandma Kwai. Being at home. Not this one of moving from place to place, or buying things, or telling me to go to people's houses, dumpe, or kacha, and they come and say, I'm selling this. It was challenging for me. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because I lacked self-awareness. I didn't know myself. I had not taken time to think of who I was and whether this could match with me. So it became a challenge. There was no one to move with those Tupperware things for me. Because myself, why am I saying this? I'm saying we are different. We have different talents. So we are different. The best is to know yourself and know what suits you. I tried it. For me, it could not work. I remember another day when I was in Zimbabwe, my brother's sister came with onions, and we didn't know what to do with them. They were to be sold. And we had said to him, bring them here. And then, now they were there. We didn't know what to do. But you know what? What we did? We asked another whom we knew, this one. Yeah, this one, he have that talent of selling things. You know what she came? She said, these ones, we will sell them and people will buy. And then we started moving, and people were buying. You know, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say we are different. I'm trying to say the better you know it is better if you know yourself very well, and then you venture into a certain business which suits your temperament, also your personality. Myself, I'm someone who takes time thinking, planning, thinking. So you find that for me now I remember someone saying, you can also take sweets and then try to move around or put them on the gate, try to sell. Yay! It was challenging for me. It was challenging. So I realized that this one failed. Me, I'm shy because even if I can take those things to church, after church, I have seen some people, they can start moving, telling people, I'm selling this and this and this. For me, I'm shy. How can I start opening my mouth to tell you? That's how different we are. I realized that, for me, it was tough for me to do that. I'm telling you this so that you know that we are different. Oh, this is the first trial. This one, the one I'm telling you of. So because of that, I realized that this one, I'm not going anywhere with this business. I think I've told you the mistakes I made and the challenges I faced. Another challenge was of my personality. I was not an outgoing person, and also I was not someone who can just tell people that I'm selling this, come, girls, I'm selling this. So yeah, it could not. That's how different we are. There are people who are naturally talented in that. Sometimes we say, you have not tried. Me, I tried. It could not work. And I also advise people to try, because the more you try, you will get to know yourself, and then until one day you will know your area. So I tried it. I realized that it was challenging for me. So what I then finally did was, after realizing that this does not work, I said I don't want to end up losing money. So I took the money I had at that moment. I went and bought a phone, because I said at least I want to see where this money is, the money I was given. So I bought a phone, and then the other one we had to use it at home, and then the Tupperware products I had in the home, which I was to sell, I had to use them at home. I said at least I will be seeing them. So that was my first business. Yeah, that's it. And I learned something from that first business. It was good. It was good. Yeah, it was good. Yeah. Zvakandibatsira chose, because I will tell you of what I tried again. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was my first business in Eswatini. It failed. It failed. Yes, that's it. Thank you. See you next time. Goodbye.